Are you planning to move to software industry after your graduation or post graduation? And are you looking for any new way of simplified explanation of the technology? Then this is the right channel for you. Welcome to our channel Tech Spoon Feeding. Here we will be discussing about the topics which a corporate company will expect from a job aspirant after their graduation. So, as part of that, we are in the software testing training, and this is the second video in the series. So, my sincere request is, if you didn't watch the first video, please go and watch it so that you'll be getting a clear picture about it. And in the first video, we have already covered that what is the software testing and how the testing has to be done, and what is the importance of testing, and what are the roles and responsibilities of the software test engineer. So all these topics we have already discussed. So by taking a simple example, and we have understood the example, and once we understood the example, we have related the example to the technology, and finally we understood the technology. Okay, this is our teaching process and learning process actually. So coming to this video, in this video we'll be learning about what is the difference between black box testing and white box testing. Yes. So to understand this difference between black box testing and white box testing, let's go back to the previous video example what we have already discussed. So if you remember, we have considered cooking as our example, and let's assume that there is a hotel called X, and one fine day there are four customers arrived to the hotel. Once the customers arrived, the server has taken an order from them, like the order is like they need a chicken biryani, and they have given some specifications how the chicken biryani should be made, like spice level, salt level, and the fried level, everything they have mentioned. So that is actually called the requirement of their product. So once the order has been taken by the server has taken the request to head cook who is working in kitchen. So once the cook saw the order, and he started preparing the food like biryani. So while going through the order, he come to know that customer need more spicy than the usual. So what he has done, he has put more spicy, and after he has mixing with the more spice, he tested that product actually how it tasted like after adding the spicy, how the taste is. So he tested, and he realized that customer need more spicy, so he has added some more spice in that, and again he tasted. So finally he understood that okay, now it is actually more taste, more spicy according to the customer request. So what he has done is immediately he has called the nearby person and asked him to taste it. So once that guy tasted, and that guy said that no, 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 as per the customer request, this should be even more spicy. So what we can do is please add more spice and again prepare it. So then what he has done is head cook, based on his suggestions, he has added few more spice things, and once the mixture is available, again he had tasted. Again he has given to the person next who is already tasted it. So again that guy has tasted. This time he concluded that yes, spice level is actually up to the mark which customers are expecting, but salt level is somehow not balanced. Please balance the salt level also. So what he has done, based on his suggestion, again he has added some more salt, and again he had tasted, and he has asked him to taste it. Finally he approved that yeah, it was nice, it was perfect, exactly matching with the customer requirement. This food is ready to deliver to the customer. So he has asked the server to deliver the customer to the food to the customer, and the server has delivered. And this is the example we have talked about the previous video. So in this example, you just observe that the product life cycle is, we can clearly see in this example, like development, testing, and support. All these three are very important as we discussed in the first video. So forget about all these things, but only consider about the testing, because we are discussing about the testing, right? So in this entire process, did you observe how many times testing has been done? I guess you have guessed the right answer. Yes, two times. In the testing phase, like once the cook has added the spicy, he tested, he tasted the product, that is called one level of testing. Then he asked the other person to taste it, that is called second level of testing. Now what is the difference between these two? Yes, the first one has done by the developer and the second one has done by the some other guy. Now we can map that other guy to tester. Yes, he is a test engineer. He is there for testing purpose only. Okay, in this process he is just, his responsibility is testing the product only. But the first guy who has made the biryani, he is a developer and he has also tested that. Then what is the difference between these two testings? The developer has done the testing, right? That testing is called as a white box testing, and the tester has done the testing, that is called as a black box testing. Yes, what is this naming convention and all? So for white box testing, mostly developers will do, and they require programming knowledge. But whereas if you go to the black box testing, the test engineer has to do the testing and they don't require a programming knowledge. Means they no need of knowing the uh, developing of product. They should know the how to use the product, that means how to test the product. They should be having the customer requirement, like based on the customer requirement the product is there or not, that's it. Here in our example, the the product is a biryani, so obviously the purpose of biryani is eating. If that guy knows how to taste the biryani, that's it, he is eligible to test that product. Yes, the simple difference is white box testing can be done by the developers, black box testing used to develop done by the testers. Whereas white box testing, to do the white box testing, a developer need to have a programming knowledge. For black box testing, no need of having any programming knowledge. But white box testing is a kind of a structural test of a software. It's nothing but the the particular piece of code what developer has written, that particular thing developer will be tested. But whereas black box testing, it's like a functionality of the product, purpose of the product, usage of the product. This is very very important black box testing. Compared to white box testing, the scope of the testing is huge in black box testing. So because tester, as we discussed in the first video, tester is the ultimate responsible person to approve the product and to send it to the market. So this is all about black box testing and white box testing. I hope you guys understand the concept. If you like the video, please share with your friends. And yeah, if there are any inputs, please please comment in the comment section. We'll definitely consider that and we'll try to improve ourselves. Okay, thanks for watching and we'll meet in the next video.